coming back at you live from the den of Meverton. We're coming off a hot week where we went 4-1-1. I hope that you bet with us. From now on, I'll try to get these videos out a little earlier so we can create a little more buzz around the games that are going to be played Sunday, and we can create a little more discussion with you and I. Yeah, so feel free to leave your comments about where you agree and or disagree with me in the comments, and hopefully we can talk it out and see where the difference in opinion is. With that being said, we'll start with our Money 6. And again, we're going to start with the 3 hard locks, 3 picks that we love, and 3 picks that are more soft locks. Picks that we like, but we don't necessarily love. Starting in Seattle, we're taking Seattle -4.5 against the Saints. The Saints are allowing 423 yards per game, and Seattle is only allowing 58 yards rushing. With Drew Brees hurt, Teddy Bridgewater's in, Alvin Kamara with the Seahawks only letting other offenses average 58 yards per game. It's going to be hard for Alvin Kamara to get going, which is not going to help Teddy Bridgewater in the passing game. I think this is going to be Seahawks all the way in a rather blowout. We're taking Seattle 30-17. Next game that we love is the Rams, -3.5 in Cleveland against Baker Mayfield, who did not look necessarily great last week. He was not reading coverage as well against Greg Williams. Look for Wade Phillips to go in the archive and watch that film and kind of essentially do what Greg Williams did to Baker Mayfield. Dropping back, showing a zone defense at the line, and then switching to a man, or vice versa. It looks like a man at the line of scrimmage, and they drop into a zone. Baker was not making good reads, and Cleveland's O-line is not great, not looking great, especially after they traded some of their best offensive linemen away. And lastly, that secondary for Cleveland is fairly beat up, so look for Russell Wilson to exploit that. We're taking the Rams in another, what we think might be a blowout, 35-20. Next, we're taking Pittsburgh, +6.5 in San Francisco. I tell you what, I love this number. Mason Rudolph didn't look terrible last week. With a full week of preparation, and the Steelers almost getting a full touchdown, I like this number. I don't like the Steelers to win this game, but I like this number. With the Steelers having a tough 2 weeks, Dee Ford and Nick Bosa banged up with that great offensive line for Pittsburgh, I think this could be a good bounce back week for them. They make it close, but they don't win. 27-24 San Francisco. Those were hard locks. Those were the games we love. Those are the games we're excited about. Now we're moving on to our soft locks. First, we're taking the Falcons +1.5 in Indianapolis against the Colts. The big thing here is Leonard, linebacker for the Colts, is going to be out for this game. Maryland Mack and T.Y. Hilton are banged up. They should go, but they're a little banged up, and that Falcons D against the Eagles looked incredible last week. So we like the Falcons in this one to win 24-20. Next, we'll be taking the Texans +3 against the Los Angeles Chargers, and we like the Texans to win this game as long as that O-line can protect Deshaun Watson. That man is a special player. I think this game's going to go right down to the wire. It's going to be decided in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, but there will be a mistake made in this game, I believe, by the Chargers inside the red zone, and their struggles within the red zone and plagued by bad decision-making will continue. The Texans will win this game in the final minutes, like I said, 28-27. Lastly, we like the Ravens, +5.5 against the Chiefs. I think John Harbaugh will have a great game plan. He will try to slow this game down. He will grind it out with Mark Ingram and Lamar Jackson running the football, taking the Chiefs' fast game play out, hopefully eliminating the deep ball that Patrick Mahomes can throw. Also, the Ravens don't allow a lot of rushing yards, and with Damian Williams banged up, they're going to try to have to get LeSean McCoy the Chiefs are going to have to try to get LeSean McCoy going, which I don't see happening. So the Ravens can really concentrate on passing and Patrick Mahomes. And again, the Chiefs do not have still Tyreek Hill is out. So I think the Ravens will make this a close game in another game that will come down to the wire. I still like the Chiefs to win this game 24-21. That is our Money 6. Like it, love it, bet with us. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Let's go.